Hey everybody, I'm Heather from Your Sales RPG, and today we're going to be talking about one of the first elements I ever made in the game, and those are the elementals and how that system works. Now, you might have come here from taking the quiz already, so you already know what your elemental is, but for those of you that haven't done that already, go ahead and click on the link in the description. And you'll find our quiz on the homepage. It's 2 questions. It'll take you like 30 seconds to just figure out what your own elemental is, and you'll have some idea what we're talking about in this video. So, elementals. What they are, at least in my game system, and the way that I'm choosing to look at it when I talk to you people about sales and so on, is the voices we have in our head that are either the critical negative voice over here or the helpful, hey, you've got this supportive voice on the other side over there. Now, when you play the game and we set up your character sheet, we'll talk a little bit, and when we're figuring out what your character class is, we're also figuring out who your elemental companion is. Now, this can be confusing for some people because it's not the element that's most like you, and this is really important to grasp because when we're talking about it, there is an elemental tone, if you like, to all of the things we tell ourselves in our brains. And the one that we are most familiar with is often the one that we adopt for our critical voice. So if you're quite a fiery person, for example, and your main thing is going out and doing stuff and needing to be on the move and taking action and making decisions, that can turn into a negative elemental over here that is like, we're not worth anything if we're not working. Let's keep moving. Let's keep going. We're not good enough. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Why are you being slow? That's how that can work. So when we're doing our our companion elementals, what you're actually getting is your polar opposite, which can then come in and be supportive. So in our fire elemental case, for example, you would be assigned a water elemental who'll come in and say, okay, look, I get it. You're working really hard. That's fantastic. Let's look at where this connects to the big picture. Let's be still a moment and figure out if what we're doing actually makes sense to us. You see what I mean? There's a bit of a difference there. So when you're going through the test, the first question is always about, hey, what are you hearing just now when you're procrastinating on sales? And that's the question I've found that connects people into that negative voice the fastest. So it's not perfect, but looking at the tone, you can pick out which of the elementals is most like that. Then you get given the opposite one. Now that we've said that, there are 6 elementals in total, and you could be assigned any of the 6 of them. These can change over time. Like, for example, when I first made the system and took the test myself, I had a light elemental as my companion. A few months later, I took it again, and it's an air elemental, and it's been that since. So as you work on things and move through parts of your mindset and get better at things, that may shift a little bit. But the 6 that you may have are earth, air, fire, and water, the standard 4, also light and dark. And they're all represented by their own cute little illustrations. If you've not seen those yet, definitely go check them out because they're sweet. And yeah, the way that works is whatever one is currently the one harping on at you in the background of your brain, you'll get given the opposite one, and that's the one we'll be working with together or on our own. If you just sort of, when you're feeling particularly procrastinating, like you're not moving, if you can remember, okay, my elemental companion is this voice over here, and you can start to look at it a little bit of a different way. So that's why we do these. It's mainly to do with your mindset and with how you feel about doing sales and how you're approaching the world. And honestly, they're one of the coolest parts of what we do. And I'm very excited that you're able to just go ahead and do it in a quiz and get the right answer. Like, this is mind-blowing to me that it can be done without me physically talking to you, but it can, and it does, and it works. If you've not done it already, link in the description, go find what your elemental is, and let me know in the comments what you got, because I am very curious. Like, one creator to another, so curious. So let me know. And also, if you like these videos and like what we're doing, hit the like button. I know, everyone says that. Please just do it. It helps the algorithm. And if you want to see more of these as and when they come out, click subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.